It's time to pack, guys. It is time to pack. We go to Walt Disney World tomorrow for 9 nights and a 5-night Disney cruise. We are staying in Disney's Polynesian. I am so excited. It's time to pack for my entire family. Hi, if you are new, my name is Christy. I am a mum to 4 and I am from our Braden Adventures. Me and my husband Matt and our 4 children, Mason, Ollie, Theo and Ellen, are off on another Walt Disney World trip. We make lots of Disney travel and lifestyle content, so please hit that subscribe button below if you are new, because we would love to have you here. I am so excited to get the packing done. The overwhelm of packing sometimes can feel a lot, but we're going to break it down for you today. I'm going to show you what I pack for my children, how I pack for them, what I've packed for me and how I'm packing it, and all the other things that I chuck in my suitcase that I think is valuable for you to know. So if you haven't already watched the Prep and Pack with Me's, the 7 days to Walt Disney World, the What's in My Hand luggage bag, all of those videos will be linked below. Today is just packing those suitcases and getting everything ready to leave tomorrow. Sometimes when it comes to packing, I just look at it like I don't know where to start. So I try to break it down for myself. Because this trip is a land and sea trip, I have packed an additional suitcase for my Disney cruise. And that suitcase I'm not going to show you on this vlog. I am going to do a separate video for packing for a Disney cruise, because they are really different things. They require really different things, and I don't want to try and put too much into one packing video. So I always pack my main cruise bag or suitcase separately, because I find that really helps to keep it separate. And then when we're unpacking in the room, when we get to the cruise, most of the items are in that case and then maybe one other. But I will show you how I condense that and juggle that and change that when we are at the Poly and we're transitioning from Disney World to Disney Cruise Line, because I think that's really interesting to see. So today is just packing for our 9 nights at the Disney's Polynesian for a Walt Disney World magical trip. So like I said, please hit that subscribe button and let's jump in. Toiletry bag. The toiletry bag is looking rather full. It is a family toiletry bag though. So I use Disney's, we're staying in a deluxe Disney resort and we're going on a Disney cruise. Also, it doesn't matter what Disney resort you stay at, you still get these amenities, you still get the shampoo, conditioner and body wash. It's fine. I use it all the time and I'm not taking it for 2 weeks. If you have a really specialist thing that you need, then that's slightly different, but honestly I don't. So I'm not taking body wash, I'm not taking shampoo and conditioner. I am taking an after sun, the Hawaiian Tropics one, but I won't take a body moisturizer because we will get the Disney body moisturizer in the room at the Polynesian, and they do replace them. If you run out, you can just ask for another one and they will replace it. So I used to love bringing them home. I'll bring a couple home, but I don't really use them when I'm at home, so I'm just going to use them on site. It's one less thing I've got to take. I've got 2 toothpastes because nobody in this house can agree on a flavour of toothpastes. I've got a couple of bits for me, like deodorant, like hair gel and deodorant for Matt. My face wash, the toothbrushes. Honestly, that's all. A moisturizer for me, a big one, a hairspray. Honestly, that's all we really take when it comes to toiletries. It is quite heavy, but it's just one bag. And then separately, I have my makeup, and then my miniature travel skincare set is with me in my travel bag. I just don't ever want to be without that. So, and I like it on the plane. And then Ellen has got this Barbie bag, and in here it's just all the hair accessories and her hairbrush. So she's got hair clips for the Polynesian. This is actually from Alani, which is beautiful. We had several of them, so I'll let her take one for her Polynesian hairstyle. I've got a spare pair of glasses in here for her. Ellen wears her glasses. She is a nightmare at wearing them when she's not at school. I find it really hard to keep them on her, but I have packed her spare pair because I know inevitably we could lose one. I also picked these up in Primark, and I've got these in here for her. So it's like an accessory bag for Ellen, really. There's some jewellery bits, some hair combs, her curling spray, hairbands, clips, just all that sort of stuff. Her Moana necklace is in here. which is her dress up one, but actually because she's got a few like Moana style outfits, I am going to pack that for her so that she can play Moana or act or dress up like Moana. I might even borrow it. So that's that. I'm going to zip that up. She has her stuff separate in there. It's just easier in the bathroom to keep that separate, especially in the Polly because it's split bathrooms, and then we kind of have like a kids bathroom and an adults bathroom, so that's easier in there. Filming. So let's get into packing. Bam. There's already stuff in here, but it's just not organised. Okay, so let's start with me. Let's look at what I'm taking. If you're not interested in what I'm taking, but you want to see how I pack for the kids and what they're taking, then I'll pop it in the chapters below, but scoot on across. You can skip through me if you like. So first things first, I have got some new hanging packing cubes. Okay, so we are staying in Disney's Polynesian Resort for 9 nights in a DVC studio. So a DVC studio is a room that sleeps 5 people. So can be 4 adults and an infant, but usually it's 2 adults and up to 3 children. Obviously I have 4 children, but my extended family are coming as well. So my parents are coming, my sister's coming, my brother's meeting us out there. So I have my son is on my mum's room. He will sleep in with us though. We will stay together. So they have a 5th sleeper. This is Ellen. They have a 5th sleeper, which is a single bed that pulls down under the TV. I will try and pop a picture of the room up here, but there is really limited storage. So there is a wardrobe, but there are no drawers apart from a couple of drawers in the bathroom and a small bedside drawer. And that's not ideal for 6 people's worth of stuff for 9 nights. And although the wardrobe is a good size, it's not quite, it's not quite enough and use a lot of drawer space. There isn't any drawers in the main room, and there are a few in the bathroom, and then there is a wardrobe area. Even then, the wardrobe is fine, but it's not shelved, and there isn't a lot of space in there for us to have packing cubes in drawers and things, which is what we would normally do. So I tend to pack several ways, but I got these, let me show you. I got 2 different types, hang on. So I got some of the hanging packing cubes. I will link this one on Amazon. So it's got 2 hooks at the top. This will hook directly onto the pole in the wardrobe, and then it's got lots of slots to put things in. So I did a trial run with putting my things in it. I managed to get like pajamas and pants and socks in the top one. I'm trying to hold this open so you can see it. In the top one. Then in this one I put like strap tops and like vesty tops. This one I then put all of my t-shirts and like baby tees, and then in the bottom I put all of my shorts, and it's really big and it had loads of space. And then it should take me 2 minutes to pop it in there. You could fill this up and put it in full in your case. I don't have the case capacity to do that. When I played around with my case a little bit, it just wasn't going to work. I have got everything in my case going to be in order to just literally lift out the case, slot it into the slots once this is hung up when we get there. And it's going to make my life so much easier. So I have got one of these. Mine's quite a large one. Matt's got a smaller version of one. And I also have one of these for the cruise as well. So definitely worth it. But I will show you on my let's sort out my room when we get there, kind of on the next few vlogs. You'll see that, how I unpack when I get in a room and how we organise the room, because sometimes the prep is so important, but then also when you get there, if you're staying in one room for a long time and there's a lot of you and you've got a family, you have to organise all the stuff. I find that that's really interesting to watch how people do that too. So I will show you that when we get there. In terms of clothing, I'm very much just taking what I had. I've purchased a couple of little bits, but I've tried not to go over the top with purchasing. And I have brought some new pajamas because I don't know about you girls, but I can't go on a Disney trip without new pajamas. So I have 2 pairs of pajamas. I have my new Hawaiian, I think I have them actually to hand. These are my little Hawaiian stitch pajamas. And they have a button up top. They're from Primark. They're super soft. I have worn them once already. I brought them for the trip, but I did wear them not very long ago because I I don't know, I just wanted to wear them. And then I've also got a pair of new Nemo pajamas, and they look like this, and it just says just keep swimming on them, and then it comes with some little shorts as well. So I've got 2 pairs of pajamas. I only take 2 pairs of pajamas because I will wash pajamas when I'm there. Don't be afraid to do washing at Disney. It's really easy. And honestly, if you've got a family, sometimes that can be the difference between what weight you've got to bring home and what you're taking, what you can fit in your car, because sometimes it's not even what you're allowed to bring in weight, it's getting it in my car to the airport. I was given it on a cruise. It's like a little jewellery container, and I just keep like any little jewellery pieces that I'm taking with me in there. Of course, I've got straighteners. If you saw last week's vlog, you will have seen that I got myself a fake Baggu bag, and is fake but looks incredible. So I got this one, and I have just popped some keychains on it. That's in my bag, nice and flat but ready for travel. I have this one I got from Primark a while ago. It's trusty, I've used it several times. I have this one, and then I also have it in black. The shape of this one doesn't look as like the Baggu bags do, so I think I'll probably stick to this one more because the size is better and I really love the look. But I definitely will use this one as well. And then I've got a black one as well. What else can I show you? I think I showed you guys in the previous vlog some of the new Disney t-shirts that I ordered. I'll just pop a picture up here. That's a little row of the more like Disney style t-shirts that I have. And as you can see, there's not loads there. I really love the back of the Moana t-shirt, and I think I showed it in last week's vlog, but this is the Moana t-shirt, so I'm really excited to wear that one. I have another, that was from Skinny Dip, and then I have also a Finding Nemo one from Skinny Dip as well, so I will link those below. I've got my Disney Cruise Line t-shirt, which I will wear on the cruise, but I wouldn't be surprised if I also wore it in the park as well. I've got this one here, which is just very cute Mickey balloon. Is this from Fairy Tale Fabrics? No, I think this one was actually from Shein. Son's top. I brought this for my son from Walmart last year. It's far too big for him. It's years older than his age, but you don't often see them like this, and they are really cheap. And in Walmart, Disney t-shirts are a really good price. I picked up and thought, oh, at one point it'll fit him, you know, in a few years, whatever. It's actually quite a few years away. But I tend to do that. If I see something good and I think one day it'll fit them and it won't go out of style, then I'll pick it up. But it fits me. So I'm going to wear this one with some like red gingham shorts. I think I might be able to pop a picture up there. This is one of my trusty Moana t-shirts from, I wore it to Hawaii last year. It's got like a Mickey shape on it, but it's got all the like Moana print on the front. And then if I show you the back as well, so that's the front. And then this is the back, which I love. The back's very cool also. Picked up in Hawaii. It says Aloha and it's Minnie Mouse. It's just a really neutral color, very Polynesian vibes. So I'll be wearing that one at some point. This is a Skinny Dip top. I've had it for a very long time. It's the Ariel. I think it says Tides and Vibes. And then on the back of the shirt is Ariel, which is cute. So that's lovely. I'm just refolding it as I do it because I've got to actually pack it into my suitcase now. Again, this is an old top. I haven't brought too many new things. Castaway top that I love, and I'll definitely wear that. Again, probably in the parks, but definitely on the cruise. This was my vintage find. I showed it on one of the vlogs recently, brand new with tags from Disney's Lookout Key. And obviously we went there in April and we're going there on this trip. So I'm excited to wear that one. And then I've just got my Disney Mama. I'm in my Disney Mama era t-shirt as well. So I've got quite a good range of Disney tops. It's not like I haven't got a good range of Disney tops, but they are, they're not new. You know, I've got a couple of new bits, but like one was a vintage find, 2 were from Skinny Dip, and that was it. The rest are older tops. So I haven't really gone crazy with buying new and exciting Disney outfits. I do get new pajamas though. Good selection of staple strap tops that I will just wear. It's going to be really, really hot. So I have got a couple of staples. I got a few from this one. I got this one from H&M, but it's a really thick vest top, which is why I really like it. So you really can't see through it. Like, it's very thick. It's also quite a cool fabric. It just feels cold to touch. So hoping that'll keep me cool in the parks, because August in Florida is no joke, is it? I've got a couple of halter neck tops that look like this. They are more of a cropped top and they have a built-in bra, so you don't need to wear a bra with it. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm taking them. I've had 4 children. I've had twins and I've had C-sections. I don't have a crop top tummy at all, so I will wear these with very high-waisted shorts, so they will not be cropped and you won't see any of my stomach at all. But I have these, and I've got 2 white and a pink, and I think maybe I might wear them if I'm really hot. We'll see how it goes. And I've literally got like a red, a stripy, a white, a black. I think I've got 2 blacks, a brown bodysuit that will be nice for Animal Kingdom. It's like a ribbed material. They're just staple strap tops that I will wear every day in the parks with denim or nice shorts or skirts or something like that. And then I've got like a little baby tee section. There is quite a lot of tops here, guys, in total, but in August I tend to change tops in the middle of the day because we come back and have a swim. I always say this, especially in August, the only way to do August sensibly, if it's not your like once in a lifetime trip, is to do a morning at the parks, really early morning, be back at the resort by 12. Don't be fooled in staying till later in the afternoon and then having a break, because it rains. It's going to rain, it's going to thunder, it's going to lightning. You're not going to be able to go in the pool because there'll be lightning in the area, and they have to shut the pool when there's lightning in the area. So no, don't do that. What you need to do is you need to go in the park really early. And I mean, like, you know, you've got to be in that park by 8 o'clock, 7:30 in other parks. You've got to get in early, do a good few hours, and by 12 o'clock be heading back to your resort if you're not already back. Then spend from like 12 till 2 or 3, like a couple of hours by the pool, your refillable drink, chilling out. If you've got little ones and you don't want them to swim the whole time, take them back to the room. Now's a good time to have a snooze. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, around that time, have your shower, because you're going to want a midday shower. Have a shower, freshen up, get changed into something else, and then head in for the evening. You are 90% more likely to avoid the rain. Look at me saying 90% more likely, like I know the percentage. I'm just saying, I've done August in Florida for so many years, and as a kid I did it, as a teenager I did it, as an adult I've done it, with my own children I've done it. I've been in August so many times. People make the mistake of taking the midday break at 2 o'clock. By the time they get back and get to the pool, in comes the rain. It's a washout. It's not worth it. Have your, check your weather, of course, because, things do change. But as a whole, that's kind of the pattern I follow. So I will go and have a shower, get myself a bit refreshed, and then I will get changed into something else to go back into the park for the evening. So I have got a couple of, this is a pajama top from Primark, but do you know what? It's absolutely fine. It's beautiful, and just put it this way because I'll try and pop a picture up, but it's very cute. I really like it. It was quite expensive. They were £15 for these pajamas, and you did get shorts with them. I will use it as pajamas when I get home, but for this, I think it's like perfect for Epcot with denim shorts. So I'll try and pop a picture in here so you can see. Obviously, we're staying at the Polynesian, and I wanted some very like Polynesian Hawaiian style vibes. So I have got a couple of like baby tees that have got these really cute like flowers on. So I've got a yellow, which I haven't got any yellow ears, and I really would like some. So on my list, I've seen them in the park, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to get them when I get there, because I've also got another plain yellow top. So 2 yellow tops. I feel like I need the yellow ears. And then I also got this little baby tee to wear more of an evening, because it's like, it's got like, it's a little bit bejazzled, but I really love that also. So I've got that one. Also, if anyone doesn't know, we actually went to Hawaii last year and stayed at Disney's Aulani. All the vlogs for that series are linked on the channel and you can find them down below. But it made me so obsessed with Hawaii and Polynesian islands and just that like vibe. And yeah, so any excuse to find a top with it on or to wear it, I'm in. These are baby tees now. These are very boring. They're basic, plain, non-expensive baby tees, and I've got 3 or 4 of those. I've got a white, a pink, a blue and a yellow. So very basic, nothing majorly exciting. I have got some nicer outfits for the cruise, but they are in the other case and I'll show you them in another video. But do you see what I mean? I have not gone crazy. I don't have like hundreds of matchy Disney outfits. I have got a good selection of ears, which I'll show you in a minute, but they're ones I've collected from over the years. I want to look pretty and I want to feel Disney. I also am realistic that there are 6 of us and it's just not always possible. So buy a decent collection of t-shirts over the years, build them up. That would be my advice. Don't wear them all the time when you're at home. Save them for Disney, and I think you'll get you get really good use out of it then, you know, like that little Ariel top I showed you, the skinny dip one. I've had it for a couple of years, but it doesn't get overly used because I only really use it when we go to Disney or on a trip. So, you know, it goes back in the wardrobe and it stays nice. And you know, rather than sort of like wear it in or like wear it to the ground type thing. These are my trousers. I love the colour. It's very pink for me, but I was going to wear them on travel day, but I wasn't brave enough. I really want to, but I just don't think I'm brave enough to wear them. I thought about these and they're like a baby, really pale pink baby, a really pale baby pink t-shirt with them, but I just don't think I'm brave enough to wear all that colour in the airport. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'll probably wear my grey tracksuit bottoms. But yeah, so that is where I'm at. Oh, these are just some grey shorts that I'm just going to pop actually in my hand luggage so that if I do wear grey trackies and I want to change when I get there, then I can put those on. So that is me done apart from my skirts and shorts and things, but you've seen a couple of those because I've popped some pictures up on the screen, and honestly they are mostly just denim mum shorts, couple of gingham shorts, a few of the athletic skirts, and yeah, that's it really. That's kind of me in a nutshell. That's my version of what I'm taking. I've got some nice accessories and some nice ears which I will show you, and then of course I've got my underwear, so I've got a packet of underwear. I love a non-underwired bra. I've got the jelly bras at the minute. I got them from Amazon. I'll try and link them below. They are so comfortable. On a hot part day, I don't want to underwire. I don't want it digging into me. I want to feel like I'm supported because I'm going on rides and I'm chasing after the kids and I'm doing all those things. But I don't want to feel like I'm really hot and sweaty with an underwire digging in. Like, there's nothing worse than that feeling of like something digging in there. I don't want that. So I will link those below. I really like them. Also, here's a bit of real life. I can't shut my case. I can't shut my case. I'm sat on it. I'm trying to get it to shut. And I can't. I definitely shut it earlier. I've not put anything else in. I've just not put it back in as well. Okay. I packed the kids' case last night. Thought I was filming it. And I wasn't. Very annoying. I thought I was going for like 20 minutes and turns out I wasn't. So I'm going to open it up quickly and I am just going to show you how I've packed the kids' case inside. In the video I went through all the outfits that I've got for the kids, where I'd got them from, what it was, and it took a long time. It turns out I wasn't recording, which is, you know, my own fault. So I want to show you a little bit of what it actually looks like in a suitcase. All of my kids' clothes, bar the clothes for the cruise, so 9 nights worth of Disney clothes each, is in this case. And remember what I was talking about with storage. This is a system that I have used plenty of times, especially with multiple children. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you it. She says it might be really difficult to get out, but I'm going to show you it. Let me flip you around. Okay, so this is what the suitcase looks like. But in here, this is a shoe organizer that you put the clothing in. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see that this is what it looked like last night. This is exactly how each one looks. I have 2 of these and both of them are full. I separate mine by Mason, Ellen, Ollie and Theo, because Mason, Ollie and Theo always match, but because the sizing is slightly different, Ellen is my divider so that I know exactly. Yeah, so Ellen is my divider, and then she'll be able to sort of break up the sizes for me, and then I will hang those on the metal hooks inside the wardrobe or on the back of the door. Now, they are a forbidden item on Disney Cruise Line, so I will not use them for Disney Cruise Line, but in Disney World you can hang these in the wardrobes and on the back of the wardrobe door. Sometimes they are really heavy, especially if you've got them for multiple children. So I try and hang them on the wardrobe pole because I feel like it's not so strenuous on the door, but sometimes I hang them on the door. Usually the smaller one goes on the door and one goes inside the wardrobe. But again, I will show you all of that when I'm setting up the room at the Polynesian. So make sure you're subscribed because you'll see how I set up our room to function as a family so that it's usable for the whole time that we're at our stay. All the kids' outfits I will link in the vlogs each week as we go forward. I will also do an Instagram post for all the things I got for the boys in the coming weeks, because I know that finding outfits for Disney style outfits for older boys, like boys over 8 and over, it's really difficult, and I did get a couple of great finds this year. H&M usually can be okay, but I've noticed they didn't have as much this year. Uniqlo, I managed to find some really great discounted Disney t-shirts, because obviously I'm buying 3 of each one as well. I don't want to spend £20 on a t-shirt. Next have some lovely ones, but I just can't justify the price. I found a couple of great Star Wars ones in Primark, but not my local Primark. I found some on the Character Warehouse. It's called character.com. Character Warehouse is the outlet. I'm already in Florida. Character.com, I think it's called. I'll have a look for it and try and link it below. But I got these Zootopia t-shirts from there, and they're like perfect for Animal Kingdom. They'll probably be one of the first outfits they wear on an Animal Kingdom day. So I will link those as well. And I will do, like I said, I will do a whole what my children wore and where we got it from on Instagram. So make sure you're following me over there, and then you'll be able to see that in a little bit more detail. Because like I said, I spent hours filming it all last night and I don't really want to totally unpack it all. So that's what I've done for the kids. On the larger hanger that I have, the clothing hanger, you'll see that on the side there is like a spare, because it's 5 across the middle, so I use 1 for each child for 7 days worth of clothing, and then on the end I put pajamas and swimwear and other little bits that just, you know, to fill it up. Like when they were little, I used to put their bed pants in there, or a couple of nappies or wipes or whatever it was. I used to put those in there just to fill it out so that it was really full and I could make the most of the space. But I've got 2 of those hangers in this big suitcase, along with their Crocs or their shoes. This here is Ellen's pouch that she's got. I have got a bag for my ears, which I will take. And I have got quite a few ears, and I couldn't narrow it down, if I'm honest. So I've got these ones. These were actually from Primark because I really want the white polka dot bow. Can I find it anywhere? No, I'm hoping I'll be able to find it out there. But because these were like really cheap from Primark, I thought, let's give these ones a go. So I've got these. I've got my Cinderella ears, which I love. These are a new addition. I got them on AliExpress. I don't think I paid more than £6 for them. But I love the purple sparkly colour. I really need to cut the tag off. I've also got my Animal Kingdom ears. Again, these were AliExpress. These I've had for a really, really long time. These are my Ariel ears. These are Ollie's. He loves Captain America and he will wear his ears. He has these and Theo has Simba ears. They're the only two of mine that actually really wear ears, apart from Ellen, of course. Speaking of, these are the Primark version for Ellen because I find they're so much lighter and softer. The weight difference between a Disney one and a Primark one for little girls' hair is, this one is so much better because these can hurt your head after a while and these don't. Then I have my Mickey Sorcerer ears, which I love, and I can't wait to watch Fantasmic and wear these, and I'm really excited. I've also got some cruise ears because obviously we'll be heading onto the cruise for the second part of our trip. I got this big ears bag from, where did I get this from? Can't remember where I got it from. I'll try and find where I got it from and I'll link it below. Could have been Amazon. I'm not sure. I'll have a look. But yeah, that's my ear collection. They're the ears that we're taking. Theo's got his Simba ones, but they're packed in his hand luggage because he'll want them on as soon as he arrives. And I have also got my traditional mini black and red ears in my hand luggage bag because I'll want them for the airport photo and I'll also want them for when I get there because I don't like to arrive in Disney without my ears on. So that is what I'm taking for ears. That's quite a lot of ears. You don't need to take that many ears. I don't know, I like my ears. So yeah, that's what we've got. And then I've got a small hand luggage case that I'm taking on top of my bag purely because I've got tech to take and I've got the tripod that I'm filming on and additional cameras and I've got like extension leads and laptop chargers and laptop and an iPad and all the techie side of things. So that will probably take up an entire small case, and rather than lug it on my back, I have going to take it on like a little travel case. I won't really have it much on the plane, but A, I like to keep my tech with me, and B, I don't want to be in a situation where it gets lost. And also you're not allowed power banks in the hold or in the like luggage bit. They have to be in the hand luggage area. So it's just best to keep your tech with you. I always think that. So you can hit the kids. Sorry, it's always chaos here. This is real life and everybody's here. So yeah, so that is probably it. I'm sorry it wasn't the most detailed come pack with me ever because, you know, I just lost half my filming and it's just what happens sometimes. Yeah, so I think that's everything that I am going to show you. I'm sorry that this video was a shorter come pack with me than normal, but if you want to see any of my other come pack with me's, I have got the one from Disneyland Paris, from Hawaii, and I think also from Disney World last year, no, in April as well. So there are plenty on my channel, so head on over to them. And you've also seen a lot of my you've also seen a lot of what we're taking in the running up with us pack and prep with me videos. So tomorrow is pre-travel day. I'm super excited. I can't believe that we are going to Walt Disney World for the second time this year, and I can't wait to bring you all along with me. So thank you so much for watching. My kids are yelling downstairs and I don't know what they're messing around with, so I need to go and check on them. But thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and hang around because the next vlog is going to be pre-travel day, and then we're going into travel day, guys, and then it's going to be the Walt Disney World series, and I really hope that you stick around and join us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! I've been all